And I remember there was a Def Comedy Jam auditions.
Yes.
And you murdered it.
No, I never auditioned.
Did you not?
Let me tell you how Def Jam's
Because I heard you made Def Jam.
No, Bob and Tina Graham called me before anybody. This is a legit story.
Okay, go.
Bob Sumner called me and said, TK, we about to do Def Jam. Tina called me. They're trying to convince me.
Okay.
But if you know anything about my career, if everybody went left,
you went right. Yeah.
I didn't want to be like everybody else. That was just something in me.
Right.
So Mo Funny, a special came out called Mo Funny I taped with Miles Mabley, Richard Pryor, Red Fox. This came out on HBO. It was the Black History Month type thing in 1991. And Def Jam was getting ready to start. And I turned Def Jam down to do Mo Funny because to me, business-wise, it was a bad decision because I didn't know I could do both.
Yeah.
I just did the one.
Because on paper, it looked like it would have been a better look because you're with Richard Pryor,
yes,
all the right people.
Remember, Def Jam hadn't blown up yet.
Yeah, you didn't know it was going to be big.
We didn't know it was going to be big.
Okay,
so I was going with this history moment because it was going to compare me to the greats because they compared me the voice of the new generation, right? Now, Def Jam blows. Def Jam takes the F off.
Right.
And now, during this time, I'm still hustling. I'm doing all these other little things, too. You know, from NWA to Naughty by Nature to our boys down in Atlanta. Like, anything in hip-hop, I'm on everything.
You got to understand what's crazy about you, that people are not. I'm going to give you your flowers.
Yes.
Because for a minute there, I thought you was about to be a rapper.
Yes.
Because you got to understand, in the early 90s, you was associated with everybody that was a hip hop artist.
Everybody.
You was doing their parties or something.
Yep, sure
What was going on? I saw you with Eazy-E and NWA one time. I seen you with Dr. Dre and
Nelly. Everybody.
Like,
anybody was a rapper.
Yo, maybe he's signed.
Yeah.
I thought you got signed to a rap label.
That's funny.
I swear that's what it looked like.
Because I wanted a co-signer.
Okay.
See, I have this philosophy: in order to truly blow, you need a co-signer.
Okay.
And let me explain to what I mean. I was telling somebody the story yesterday. I said, in the 60s, I remember when the Jackson 5 blew up.
Okay.
And I understood Berry Gordy's move. He knew the Jackson 5 was good, but he needed somebody to co-sign to make it official. So if you think back for a second, it said, their first album said, Diana Ross.
Absolutely.
Presents the Jackson 5. That gave it credibility. You fast forward to hip hop. 50 Cent blew up because he had two co-signers. He had Dr. Dre and Eminem.
Yes, sir. That's
now,
facts.
Everybody blew in hip hop. If you got on, you blew. But 50 Cent became a mega superstar because he had two co-signers to make him official. And plus the album was official.
Bananas.
It was insane.
Insane.
Right? It was insane.
And Eminem's album, insane.
Yes. So I was doing that before 50 was born. My mindset was already on that. Right. So what people don't know, and we're going to share it today, me and Eazy-E was tight. I'm talking about tight. So when they came up with Def Jam, and I never told this story, I'm going to tell it today. Me, Eazy-E, and Jerry Heller was going to start Ruthless Comedy.
No way.
The paperwork was done. We was getting ready to take the F off, and Eazy died.
And that was 92.
Yes, we was about to
I remember where I was. I was at, when Eazy-E died, I got the information. I was at Lake Havasu doing spring break, and I thought it was a lie.
Yeah, and
I said, ain't no way. I was like, ain't no way, because I had just seen Eazy not maybe 2-3 months before that in L.A. somewhere. Yeah. And I was like, man, stop lying. Don't say that about Eazy-E. Yeah. And they said it was true.
And he was just a good dude.
It was a good dude.
Listen, when I first met him, it was
man,
at the,
shout out to his family and his son.
I was at the concert at the L.A. Forum. And it was me, Bobby Brown, Albie Shore, Tina Marie, and Keith Sweat.
These are the good days, bro. You see what you just said?
Yes.
That's how we was living. That's how we were moving, right?
And Al Heyman told me about the concert, but during intermission, the DJ played this local rap group's music. And I saw these kids lose their mind, like, what is going on?
Right.
And I'm standing next to Bobby Brown. I'm like, yo, who is that? And Bobby saw him. And Bobby said, yo, there they go right there. I walked up the stage, and I walked up to Easy, and I said, yo, my name is T to the MFK.
Right.
And he said, I'm Easy MFE. And him, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube came to see me at the Comedy Store on Sunset. Easy E said, let's go. And that's when I got on the first national tour straight out of Compton.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Your life is a movie. And so get this, right? Speaking of like epic moments in your career, and I hope I'm able to get through all of them.
Yes.
One of the moments in your career that was sort of like a mythical story in New York was that you stole Def Jam's credit card and bought all these travel tickets, and that's why you weren't on Def Comedy Jam. Is that a true story?
It's a mix-up story, but it's true.
Okay.
And let me tell you what happened.
Okay, go.
I was still rocking with NWA. I'm still rocking. Now, it's not just Ruthless now.
Okay.
Now it's Death Row.
Oh.
I'm in both camps.
That's just what I'm saying. I remember these moves.
Yeah, I'm in both camps. I'm rocking with Suge, because Suge my dude.
Right.
I'm rocking with Easy, because Easy my dude.
Okay.
I wasn't discriminating against nobody, because my goal was to get the check.
Right.
But what was going on, comedians wasn't making that kind of money back then. And I always had a side hustle. And my hustle was credit cards.
Okay.
So what I would do with the comedians, because these comedians couldn't afford to fly to these different cities, because by the time they got back, they would be broke, because they would had to spend all their money to get there.
Just to get there.
I was like Harriet Tubman. You know, I'm gonna save everybody.
So you had TK Kirkland travel. Right.
So back in the day, before you could do stuff yourself,
correct,
you could call the travel agencies. The lick with the credit card was you had 30 days to do whatever you wanted to do on a number
before they check it.
Because once the people got the bill, they would say, hey, this not me. Now they start charging back the travel agencies. Okay. So what I did was I took, believe it or not, my man's credit card number, from all jokes aside.
Oh, what was his name?
Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond.
I took Raymond's credit card number.
Okay.
And I called the travel agency to act like I was Death Row, right? I was Death Row booking tickets for comedians, but I was saying that I was Def Comedy Jam, using another name. So I had all this credibility, and I had a woman, because I could talk the talk.
You talk the talk.
I had everybody flying. I was just
so you flying comedians in to do shows with you. You flying.
No, they wasn't doing it with me. I was sending them to their own spots.
And so you technically at this moment, Robin Hood, you trying to do relatively good to help comedians get around.
No, that's not how I was thinking. No, I didn't really give it.
You didn't give a fuck.
I was getting the money.
You was getting paid.
It was money for me.
You was making money.
I was making money.
Okay.
And it backfired. So once it hit, the story got mistold.
Oh. Okay.
Now, when I get ready to do Def Jam, the word is out.
They said you stole Russell Simmons.
Yeah, they said it's Russell Simmons, but it wasn't. And who was the producer of that show?
It was Stan Latham.
Stan Latham was the block.